Well, welcome back. I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television, again at the Marion County Extension Office. I'm here with Lizzie Spalding. We were making turkey barbecue. Before we went on a break there, we were frying up all the turkey and onions there, ground turkey and the onions. And then you put it into your colander. Thank you. Strainer, I guess would be.
Interchangeable.
Yeah. And got rid of some of the excess grease.
Yes, we've drained the grease off of it, and I've rinsed it with a little bit of water. There wasn't that much grease, so once I rinsed it with the water, there wasn't a whole lot, excess on there since it is lean. But we've got all of that off, so we're going to put it back into our.
Oh, hear that sizzle again.
Hear it sizzling. We're going to put it back in here, and then we're going to add our sauce ingredients.
Okay.
Put this over here.
Again, this is turkey barbecue, and you can get the recipe in the calendar from the Extension offices. Okay.
We're going to add a half a cup of ketchup.
Okay.
So like I said, definitely something you probably already have in your refrigerator. Everybody's got ketchup.
Does your daughter like ketchup?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, most kids like ketchup.
Oh, yes. We're going to put that in here.
Okay. We have some turkey base going in there, or some tomato base going in there.
What's barbecue without ketchup, right?
That's right.
Get that good mixed up.
So the half a cup of the ketchup.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what kind of ketchup, right?
No.
Just ketchup, ketchup. Okay.
If you have a personal preference, then use what you like.
Okay.
Then we're going to put in a half a cup of water, which I have already got poured out here. So we're going to add that in.
Okay.
We're going to add some white vinegar. Once again, one of those staple barbecue ingredients. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of that in here.
Of the white vinegar.
Mm-hmm. So there's 1, 2 of those.
Okay. 2 tablespoons.
We have got some brown sugar. We're going to use light brown sugar because that's what I had in the freezer. So whatever you have at home, and then the light makes it just a little bit healthier too.
Okay.
We're going to use 2 tablespoons of that in here.
Okay. 2 tablespoons. Very good. So that'll give us some sweetness.
Right, and this is something else that people generally have at home in the freezer. So, and white vinegar is something you typically have on hand. So mix those up.
So we have our ketchup in there, we have the white vinegar, we have water, and brown sugar. Okay.
This in here. The next thing we're going to add is this. Now, how do you say this, Gary? Because this one's always a mouthful for me.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. We're going to put 1.5 teaspoons of that in here.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Okay, so you have some sweet, and now this is kind of more a savory kind of a element to it, right?
Right. We're going to put 1.5.
So mix them both in there.
Going to have all kinds of flavors going on.
Absolutely.
Which usually, this is another ingredient I think most people have in their refrigerators. And then the last thing we're going to add to that mixture is chili powder, which is another staple ingredient.
So we got sweet, savory, and spice.
And we're going to add a half a teaspoon of chili powder.
Okay. I think we talked before, and you like spice.
I do like spice.
And heat.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Mix that up.
And you're mixing it all back in the fryer there that you actually have turned down the heat though a little bit, right?
No, we've still got this on the same heat. We're going to,
okay.
It says to bring this to a boil, which ours is bubbling now. Make sure that it gets good and mixed together though.
And how many people does this serve?
I knew that was the next question you were getting ready to ask me. It makes 6 servings. So
I see we have some whole wheat buns looking over there.
We do. We have whole wheat, and they're those mini slider buns, and it's 2 of those per serving. So each person would get 2.
Okay, so it's actually like
Which
12
is very
sliders.
convenient because it's a 12-pack of buns.
There you go. Fantastic.
Makes it easier for you to measure out your portion of your barbecue onto your bun.
That's right. Very good. And you know, something good about the sliders is you get 2 of them. They're still the same amount as it would be like for a full-size one,
Right,
but it feels like it's more because you have 2 separate ones.
And then once this gets to bubbling, which it is right here, you're going to put your top on. We're going to turn down the heat. And we're just going to let that simmer for, you're going to let that simmer for 30 minutes.
Okay.
So we're going to let that flavor get good and cooked in and
Get it all set?
get it all set.
Okay. So this would simmer for 30 minutes.
Right.
Then you would get out your rolls.
Yes, I'll get our buns out so we can see what those look like. And these are whole wheat.
Which is
100% whole wheat, yes, and then
healthy.
you get 2, so that's a pretty good, portion size.
Yeah.
And it's equal to 2 of these or 1 regular size, like hamburger bun.
Okay.
They're the equivalent, so.
Very good. And you have your meal, this is your turkey barbecue. And what sides would you suggest for a healthy option, maybe partnering this with?
Yeah, that's the thing with the healthy option. It is coming into summer season, farmers markets open. If you're growing your own garden, you have some produce coming in. So if it was me, I would probably pair some grilled vegetables because that's a healthy, way to cook those, depending on what you put on them. Do not load them down with butter. Just some grilled, right. Some of those grilled vegetables I think would go really well with this, and some fresh fruit as well. Strawberries are in season, and going to have all those watermelons and cantaloupes that are going to be coming in over the summer, so that's always a good option.
Very good.
And I know this needs to simmer, but if you want me to get you some out on a bun and let you taste test it, flavor won't be thoroughly cooked in yet, but we can try it.
Well, I'll try it. Why not?
All right. I didn't think he was going to turn me down.
We'll try this turkey barbecue, and again, the recipe is available on the calendars that they have available at the extension offices. And if you can't get a copy of that, you can also contact the extension offices here in Marion County, or the ones in Washington or in Nelson County, or anywhere around the state, and they'd be happy to get you that recipe from the calendar for turkey barbecue.
Cool off just a little bit because it's very hot.
And if you want, you can email us and let us know what sides you decide to partner with this too.
Right. Because you could put, there are lots of those traditional barbecue foods that tend to be very high in fat, such as your potato salad and your coleslaw and your brownies that you have for dessert.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Our strawberry trifle we made last month would be.
Oh, that'd be good.
It would be a good dessert for barbecue. Something
Absolutely.
low in fat.
See, you just go back and you can go onto our website and see all the other recipes that we did and put them together.
Yeah. And I would say over the summer we're probably going to be doing a lot with vegetables, so you might get some ideas that way.
We're actually going to go down to the farmers market, I believe, at some point and be able to cook down there too, so that'll be kind of fun.
It will be.
So can I try it?
You can try it.
May I try it?
See if it's good and cooled off. Like I said, you're going to want to simmer that for 30 minutes so that flavor gets good and cooked in. So this one's not going to be real good and cooked in yet, but you can still probably taste it on there. He looks like he likes it.
It's very good. Very good. I can taste the different flavors too.
Get a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, some of the sweet and then also the spicy stuff. Very good.
Good.
Again, it's turkey barbecue. Check it out on your calendar or contact the extension office to get the recipe. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, this has been Gary White with Lizzie Spalding at the Marion County Extension Office.